All right, we're back. As you can see, I did kind of move a couple things around. Camera's in a different position today, so you can see how that is going to be on my chest versus my head. I feel like my head was missing some spots, but nevertheless, here we go. I'm actually looking at the feedback, so we're good to go there. What do I have in my pocket is this little toy right here. This little thing is going to save this from messing up too much. But what I ended up doing after the video you guys saw, as you can see, the side mirror. As you can see, the side mirror is nice and sheeny. It has just some dust on it, but it will come off if I wipe it off. But nice and sheeny, side mirror is done. I gotta assemble that back together. The rail for the, up here, this piece right here is done. I have, this is completed now. As you can see, it's nice and sheened. It's not ugly like it was before, nice and pretty. This is gonna be used to remove this, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. I guess I can start some how-tos now, huh? All right, so what you do is you just take this is $5 on Amazon, guys. It's not even this, it comes with like a bunch of others, but I don't care for them. Even comes with valve stems for your tires. Random, but it's in there. So $5 on Amazon. If you live next to an Amazon warehouse, you get it overnight. $5. But you take this is a metal one. As you can hear, the others are plastic, but take it, get behind this little clip. There is a little, you can see it right there. Get behind it, and you basically just pry outwards. And that's gonna prevent you, this has some stickiness on it, so it has some like adhesive, but just get the tool in there like that and pry. And that's gonna prevent you from ripping that particular nut through the garnish, so it ends up becoming useless. So just get it in there, pry it. There's one more, pry it. So you let go. So you actually get to save your little clips, and it doesn't get destroyed as it would if you were just to yank it out of there. Don't yank it because you're gonna rip. This is gonna end up ripping through the rubber. Use this tool and pry it out. $5. If you don't have $5 and you're trying to do this, I don't know what you're trying to do with life, but nevertheless, $5. Get this one over here. Remember, it does have some stickiness. See, like I just pulled too much on that one and it ripped it out, but it's okay. It's okay. I didn't break it. I just ripped it out of the plastic piece. So get this one off, get it behind there and pry outwards. And then it stays a part of the rubber piece. So now that this is off, we can get this prepped up and ready for paint. You don't have to, if you pull this off like I pulled it off, you don't have to sit back and let it dangle here. You can actually put it back. If you pulled it all the way out, have fun putting it back on. It is fairly simple, but it can be a pain in the butt. But nevertheless, I'm gonna put this back on. This will get painted black eventually once the interior goes black, but just kind of hammer it on there. See where the lines go. It's kind of hard to show you on camera, but just know that it just kind of falls back into place. And boom, that's back on. You can actually now close your door and you're good to go. However, I do want to say one thing, that when you do your trim the way I'm doing it, you're actually going to be losing this little gap. There is a gap you guys can see right there. There's a gap right here now, and that gap, it's going to be minimized. Normally the OEM actually kind of touches where the paint is. Let me see if I can, if that doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me, because I'd rather have that little gap than the little crusty chrome piece anyway. So let's get this side mirror back on, since we need that back on. We have our motor here. We have our freshly painted side mirror. We're gonna come over here to our tool section. And this is fairly simple, but basically, I missed the spot. I missed it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't overdo it, because then you're gonna start fucking up things. I'm gonna have to overdo it. Who put this toolbox here? Start scuffing it. What we're doing is essentially taking the layer of paint that we see that was like nice and pretty. We're taking it and we're lowering it. We're bringing that thickness down to match that scratch part. So same thing over here. Don't apply a lot of pressure. Just enough to where you see the paint starts to turn, like it's turning here. Just enough to where y'all see the paint start to turn. That's all you gotta do. That's the amount of pressure you put, and just hold that pressure until you no longer see that scratch part. Hopefully that makes sense. But just do this. Well, at least I can get the spot that I missed now. Give it a nice shake. And give it a nice spray. Medium coats. Y'all see that? This is why you need to do. Damn it. So that is what you call a reaction. It's the worst thing you want to see when it comes to painting something. I'm mad, but it's fine. We'll let it sit outside. We'll let it marinate in the sun, and then we'll come back to it. It's okay. It's okay. It'll go away. It'll go away. We can fix this. We can fix this. It's fine. It's fine. Just move on to something else. No big deal. So we got some double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. There is a 15 pounds, a 6 pound, and a 30 pound. Doesn't matter which one. It's only going to be used for this. So before I put it on, however, I need to get the other side painted up. Just a little side note real quick. As you can see, I got our side mirror back to a super flat black. It is drying up in that little crevice up there. That's obviously a pool that it sits in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like not strapped to the thing anymore, but I'm done for the day. This back trim is done. As you see, it looks amazing, looks great. Way better than before. Here is the trim for the top. Looks great. All the way down to the side mirror. I haven't sanded it down yet, but it's getting there. I gotta let it dry out. And then the big spot, I just kept going and going and I just stepped on a screw. I kept going and going and going, and then I finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? Let's just get this done with. So we went ahead and did the door jambs. As you guys can see, looks way better. I didn't worry about this spot because all of this, I believe it comes down to about right here. All of this gets covered up by the rubber gasket that goes back in its place. So didn't do that. I didn't show you how I did the hacked up job when I did all the taping off, but just know that it's actually pretty damn good of a, again, don't worry about this. This is just rubber gasket or adhesive that I left, I didn't care for. But for the most part, all this is done. But as you can see, aside from my janky cut job from the vinyl, it's a pretty solid line. Same with down here as well. So that's gonna make this look so much better than that red. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. I also did this over here, the whole door trim here. I have to take some, actually I may be able to do it without it. See? I even went ahead and did the extra step of making sure that my tags, that's okay. My tags stay in place. Same thing with over here. Scrape back a little bit. Just little details, right? And then obviously the VIN number. A little bit of a mess up job with the cutting, but from back here you don't even see that. But it's little details, right? Like it's those little things that make a car look so much better. There's one more up here. Bam. Again, bad tape job on my part, but still. And then the door is going to cover up the rest of the red there, so no big deal. I'm going to get some more of these clips. STM Tune has them for like $2 for 2. I'm going to get some more of those, but as you guys can see, now with the door closed, it just looks 10 out of 10 better. Way better. As you can see, nothing over here got overspray. The only overspray is going to be back there is the one that I wanted, which is going to be the black. There's a solid line of purple. You can see right there's a solid line of purple, which is perfect. So door is done. Even down here, it's all completed. I got to get that out with a little bit of sandpaper. The tape smacked the thing when I pulled it off. But nevertheless, there's our driver's door. Not gonna lie, it was a lot of work, but I think at the end of it, it's well worth it. So I'm gonna catch you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna probably get the other side done and just be done with it and show you guys the end look, because I still have to get the rubber piece that goes around, is sitting on the engine bay. I still have to do that one, and I still gotta paint that one, but I gotta clean it up really well, and I gotta get this side mirror. Side note, check this out. O'Reilly's has this. Where did it go? Hold on. Check this out. This is you're available at your O'Reilly's. This is $30 a can, so it's kind of high in price, but for the little projects like this, the side mirror, I was gonna go satin black, but I'm gonna go ahead and do gloss black. Check this out. So Spray Max makes a 2K clear that you can get online. It's hard to find locally, but this one is the exact same, just made by a different brand. Is it good? Is it worth it? Who knows? But you have the little piece at the bottom where you actually use the red cap. But at the bottom, pop it, and then you shake it up, and then that's your hardener to make your clear more glossy than it is with a single stage. So this right here is like a game changer, because I am literally 2.5 seconds from the O'Reilly's, and they have these on the shelf, like 5 or 6 of them. So if this is something that they regularly stock, I just saw it for the first time today, but if they regularly stock this, that's a game changer for me, because I can do a lot of little projects. Like all my GSX parts, I can now use this. All my parts that I'm gonna be doing for the engine bay on this, I can use this. This is a game changer, because I don't have to use a big old spray gun to get the results of a spray gun when I can get a can out of it. So nevertheless, satin black is gonna be the move in the door jambs. Satin black is gonna be the move on the door jambs here. And then we're gonna actually get our interior. We're gonna re-upholster this interior. So if you wanna see that get done, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see get reupholstered, whether it's the doors, whether it's the, sorry, my fingers, whether it's the doors, whether it's the center console, but we're going to start reupholstering the interior to suede, or I'm not rich, so we're going to say a bootleg suede, like Walmart suede. It's suede, it looks like suede or Alcantara or similar along those lines. But the process and the installation is going to be exactly the same across the board. So be sure to comment, like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications, because I'm going to be pushing out another one. I'm not done for the night. I'm just done with this video. So I'll catch y'all later. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe like I just said, and I'll see y'all later.